Hi there. Ooh, let me turn on my light. I don't know if that's too bright. Hi, I'm Justine of Joyfully Justine. I am on a journey to reverse my type 2 diabetes. This is week number 3. And boy, have I got some stuff to tell you. um, it isn't going as well as it is in my head. Okay. For instance, I had last night a bag of popcorn. Okay, that's not shouldn't do that. But it's okay. I ate it. I knew what I was doing and felt bad, of course, afterwards, but um it's okay. So that's in the past. Let's just go forward. And I kind of feel like a lot of these things that I wanted to do along the way, and you'll have to look back at week 1 and 2, but it's easy to get on here and tell you this is what I'm doing, but to actually do it, I should do that in reverse. Go ahead and do it and then tell you. Um, but what's happened is, okay, so walking every morning. I was continuing doing that. My husband somehow or another hurt his ankle, so he can't go out, which doesn't mean I can't. But I thought, well, maybe I'll just have a break too for a little bit. Well, that one day led into another day and another day. I think we're on maybe the fourth day now. His ankle still isn't right. So I told myself, okay, after today, starting Monday, um, again, Monday, I'm going to go and start walking again in the morning, at least a half an hour. I'm trying to do, well, in my head, an hour. So if I can do that, um, at least a half an hour, my goal is an hour. Okay. Um, well, let's see, what else am I doing? I'm still doing the apple cider vinegar before my lunch and before supper. I don't eat breakfast. So, um, apple cider vinegar, I got some capsules from Costco and started taking those at supper and then still drinking the water with the tablespoon of apple cider vinegar at lunch, before lunch. So I was doing that and then I got, well, heck, this taking the tablets is a lot easier. So, um, sort of. They're horse pills. I mean, they're probably an inch and a half long, it seems, maybe just an inch. Now, I think it's an inch and a half long. And they're kind of gotta drink a lot of water because they feel like they get stuck in my throat. But anyway, I'm powering through. I'm still doing it every meal, even if I'm out somewhere having a meal, I will take them with me and or take them before I leave. And so I'm still keeping that up. Um, I think though, well, I think I'm going to continue that with the drinking the apple cider vinegar at lunch and then taking the tablets at the other meal. Um, I started when my creamer ran out, and I don't even remember the name of what I was using, but it's at the store. It's kind of expensive. Um, mm, mm, mm. I would never be able to tell you, but it has cream in it. It has MCT oil. It no sugar. It's totally, keto friendly. Um, Not that I'm doing keto yet, totally. Um, it's just an all-around good creamer. It tastes good, it's vanilla flavored. They have original too, that I don't like that too well, but anyway, I ran out of that, so I said, "Okay, I'm just gonna make my own concoction." Costco again, I bought a bottle of MCT oil, and Costco, everything's like major size. So, um, I bought a bottle, and on the back, it has ways to use it, and it had a coffee, drink that had it in there. So I said, "Okay, I'll just follow this. This sounds reasonable." So it required me, though, to buy a great big thing of, collagen peptides, which I did. And what else is in that? It's got ghee. Have you guys ever tried ghee? It's kind of it's a clarified butter. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad at all. So I bought a jar. I mean, a jar. It's like that tall, and just like a normal size. Well, normal size. I don't know about that big around. Very expensive. It's like almost $15 where I got it. Grocery store. I know, don't buy that at the grocery store, but I'm sure there's other places to get it. But anyway, that's what I bought. That's what I had on hand. So it was a tablespoon of ghee, a tablespoon of MCT oil, and a tablespoon of those collagen peptides in the coffee. No, nothing else, just that. I did find that my frother thingy that I use helps a lot in mixing all that up, the oils, and it's not bad. I really like it. So I'm going to continue doing that with my coffee. Now, I have 2 cups of coffee every day in the morning. It's just habit probably, but I think I need it. So I'm going to continue that. Um, and I'm going to continue with the MCT oil and the collagen peptides and the ghee in that coffee. So that is a true keto. What do they call that? Keto coffee. Anyway, I'm continuing that. So, the other thing I did, of course, I take my blood sugars every morning, and they've been up and down, roughly 130s in there, 140s occasionally, depending on what I eat. Um, I did an average over the last week, and my average of all those was 137. Okay, not good. Still, Um, again, I'm taking 2,000 milligram tablets of metformin once at lunch, once at dinner. I'm taking, I got my pills right here. Let me see. Farxiga, how many milligrams? Sorry, should have had that. Okay, 10 milligrams just once a day, and that's first thing in the morning. I take that on an empty stomach. And then I take atorvastatin, 20 milligrams once a day. I take that at night. That's the recommended time to take it. So, still taking all of that. And my blood sugar's averaging 137. Okay, your blood sugars are supposed to be for a normal person 65 to 90. That's what I'm shooting for, around there, 65 to 90. Okay, so I've told myself that, the only way that's really going to happen probably is to not only what I'm eating, but cutting down on how much I'm eating. I think that's my issue, part of my issue. Occasionally I'll have a hamburger, French fries. Actually, I did that yesterday. I hate to tell you that. I'm being honest here. I did that yesterday. We went to a Burger King a week or so ago and got the hamburger, French fry, soft drink meal. And we were supposed to get them buy one, get one free, I believe is what it was. Well, that particular Burger King, something happened to their computer. So they couldn't take the coupon. So I'm like, what? You can't. Anyway, we ended up paying, double what we would have for that meal. And I contacted the manager of the store or the district manager, whatever they're called, regional manager, and just did a little feedback for him and told him, we were there. The guy, he kept insisting he couldn't take the coupon. They couldn't take any coupons. Long story short, the guy called me. He told me, yes, they knew it was happening. Something happened. They were trimming trees and cut the internet line to their computers. So there was no way that they could take coupons. I'm like, okay. But he said, I'll compensate you for that. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, thank you. And I just wanted to make sure the guy that was telling me they couldn't take coupons was telling me for real. Um, the whole situation just didn't seem right. So anyway, I get an email from the regional manager. He let me know that He knew about the problem. He sent me a coupon for 2 free Whopper meals. So, hamburger, french fries, and drink. So, me and my husband went there yesterday just to get them, so we can get that out of our heads that they owe us these meals, and, we didn't wanna just let it go by, but anyway, so I did have that. I made some delicious meatballs, though, after that. That day with my granddaughter helping, keto meatballs, made some keto, spaghetti sauce, and we've been eating on that for a couple of days, so, um, today's probably gonna be the last day, and I'll just freeze whatever's left, but so good. But anyway, alright, so my blood sugars are still because, like I said, I think I'm eating too much and sometimes not eating the right things. So, I'm going to focus on that more this week about eating smaller and, um, paying attention to what I'm eating, um, knowing that, I'm trying to reverse this. So maintaining it, I mean, I could say I'm maintaining it now with the pills, but, if I stop taking the pills, it's probably going to be out of whack. I don't even know. I've not stopped yet. So going to focus on that more this week. Um, Back to walking. Last week I said I was going to try the silver sneakers um, on video, try to do their workout, which I haven't even looked at. I keep getting their videos on YouTube, um, signed up to get those notifications, but haven't done one yet. So I'm going to try to work that in. I know I need to start lifting weights, not like ugh, lifting, just hand weights, or ankle or wrist weights, whatever to begin with. But I need to start doing that. I haven't been, and that's another thing I want to focus on. There is a book out by Dr. Jason Fung, The Diabetes Code. I'm going to check that out at the library. I'm going to reserve it, check it out, and read it. It has a lot to do with what's going on inside your body. Um, what happens to diabetics? They get the um, insulin resistance and how to break that cycle for your body. And I know it has to do with fasting. So I'm going to get that book and start reading into that book and taking advice from a doctor. He's actually a nephrologist, kidney doctor. Um, but he does a lot of talks and he's on YouTube, and um, so you might check him out. That he's an amazing person. He explains things very well and that we can understand. And that's another thing I'm gonna start this week. So trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. I think, I'm maintaining the blood sugars again are not where I want them. Definitely not where I want them. But they haven't been crazy. They haven't been like 160, 170. So I know me personally, I am watching it a lot more since I've started this, um, which is helping. Every day it's what are you eating? How much are you eating? Are you exercising? What are you doing for exercise? So just got to focus a little bit more on that. But the exercising. Ah, I think that's everything I have to say this week. So hope you all have a nice week, and I will see you next week on Sunday, week number 4. Um, I don't know if I said it here, but I did lose 8 pounds. I probably said it last week. I was so excited. 8 pounds, but that's in 5 months. But when I went back to the doctor for the A1C, she said, "Oh, you've lost 8 pounds." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, holy crap. That's amazing." But, and my A1C went down to 7.1. So it was 8.1 in February. Now it's 7.1. So I've got to get it lower. I don't think I've been under that maybe ever. I don't know, since I started, 20, 25 years ago. It's been way out of control, and just really focusing on it now that I have the time and the focus basically to do it. So have a great week. I will see you next week.